welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup Part 2, July 2nd, where we cover the LEC. Let me just make sure I'm still recording. These are the LEC games. We're going to try and get the LCS games out tonight. If that does not happen, this Roundup is coming out Sunday morning. Nevertheless, let's get into it. If you haven't watched these before, I take the note, saving the time in the instance you missed games. So, Excel versus BDS start us off. Excel get a kill in the jungle, BDS take an ocean. Excel would then get a kill in mid at 12 minutes and then win a fight 1-0 in mid, a skirmish if you will, within that same minute. At 13 minutes, Excel take a mountain 3-1, Marcoon with a double, and laning phase ends at 15 minutes with Excel up 6-1, 4k gold. Marcoon has 5 of the 6 kills. Ends up being MVP on the Wukong, very impactful. Excel then take a pick. At 17 minutes, they go top lane 2 for 1, go bot lane, and by 19 minutes, their gold lead has now more than doubled. So in 4 minutes, their gold lead is now 9k. They're up 10-2. Marcoon is 6-0-2. They take a hex tech, they get another pick, they get a kill, take a Baron at 22 minutes, giving them an 11.5k gold lead. And then they end with the Baron 4-0 in mid, Nuke Duck and Marcoon both with doubles. Final score 16-2. The next game, Rogue versus SK. Rogue would go top lane at 4 minutes to get a kill. SK say, fine, we're going to take a Drake. SK then respond with a 2v2 kill and going top themselves. As well at 13 minutes taking their second Drake, an Ocean. However, Rogue would punish them 2-1. Larson with a double kill on Corki in response. And laning phase would end there at 16 minutes 3-3 with Rogue up 2k gold. Rogue then would get a kill mid. SK would go 2-0 in the jungle at 18 minutes. At 20 minutes, Rogue take their first Drake, an Infernal 1-0. SK would then, a minute later, get a kill and take a Baron, cutting the gold deficit to 1k. And by this point, at 23 minutes, SK are up 6-5 in kills, and Treats is 3-0-2 on Senna. Gadget once again playing the Tom Kench. Rogue would slow that Baron down, getting a kill in mid. At 25 minutes, SK go to Infernal Soul Point 3-0, Certus with a double on Silas. At 28 minutes, Rogue would win a fight 2-0 to take a Baron themselves, going up 2k gold, and they would end with the Baron 4-1 in mid, Otoamne with a double. Otoamne ends up being MVP on the Zac. I just hit my board. On the Zac, he played very well. First Zac of the season in any of the 4 major regions. Game 3, Vitality versus Astralis. Both 3-3 coming into this one, and they were really close as you see here. 11-11 the final score. So at 3 minutes, Astralis get a 2v2 kill. Then they get 2-1 in the jungle and get a Rift Herald 1-0 in the first 10 minutes. So Astralis are off to a great start. When they take the Rift Herald, Vitality take a mountain. And then Vitality get a couple kills top at 13 minutes. And that would end laning phase with Astralis up 4-3 in kills. But Vitality up 1.5k gold. The game would slow down between 13 and 22 minutes. We had no kills. That's a lie. That's a lie. At 18 minutes, Astralis take an Infernal 2-0. Vitality would get a Cloud. Astralis then get a kill top at 22 minutes, hence a lie. They get a kill. They get a couple kills mid and a 2-1 skirmish at 24 minutes in mid. 27 minutes, Vitality end up taking the Baron 4-0. Karzi with a double kill, allowing them to be able to take the Baron. I mean, they set up on it, and then they would get a kill after taking the Baron, giving them a 5.5k gold lead. At this point, now kills are tied 9-9. Lebrav is 1, 2, and 8 on the Tom Kench, ends up being MVP. He kept Karzi alive, did what he had to do, and was the savior for the team throughout the mid-game to keep them in it. Dajor was 4, 2, and 1 at this time on a Vex. I don't think we've seen a Vex really, not many Vexes so far this split. Falling out of meta very fast. Vitality then would go to Cloud Soul Point. They would try and push to end at 30 minutes, but be forced to reset 1 for 1, and then finally end at 34 minutes, slowly choking out Astralis. Final score 11-11. Game 4, Mad Lions versus Misfits. This was the doozy of the day, 35 minutes long. Really close game. High scoring, 46 total kills, which is probably the highest kill per game, I think, out of all 4 major regions thus far. Mad Lions get out to an early lead. Nisku is all over the place. They would dive top lane at 4 minutes, get a 2v2 kill a couple minutes later. Misfits take a Hex Tech. Mad Lions would go top lane and bot lane in the next couple minutes. And at 13 minutes, Mad Lions end laning phase up 4-0, 3.5k gold, and Niski has 3 of the 4 kills on Alessandra. There'd be a skirmish in mid at 14 minutes, 1-for-1. Misfits take an Ocean. Then they would go 2-0 in the jungle. Misfits would continue to stack Drakes at 20 minutes, going to Infernal Soul Point 3-1. Misfits do go to Infernal Soul Point at 20 minutes. Mad Lions punish them for doing so 3-1, Unforgiven with a double. Mad Lions, because they won this fight on the turn, were able to take a Baron, giving them a 6.5k gold lead. At 21 minutes, Mad Lions, now with the Baron, are up 8-4 in kills. Unforgiven is 4-1-2. After the Baron was over, Misfits win a fight in top 5-2. Irrelevant and Neon both with double kills. Misfits would then end up getting Prio over Drake Pit and take the Drake to go have Infernal Soul outright, winning the fight 3-0 to secure it. Now Misfits would end up coming back after this point, taking and getting Infernal Soul, and then at 28 minutes getting a pick, starting the Baron, winning a fight on the turn afterwards, 2-1, Vethio with both kills, and then Mad Lions would get a kill after Misfits end up smiting the Drake. At this point, Misfits are down 1.5k gold, but they have the Baron and they have the Soul. They're up 15-12 in kills, and Mursa is 1-3-14, ends up being MVP. By the end of this, he still has 100% kill participation on the Renata, 29 kills. That is impressive. Or 28 out of 29, regardless. Misfits end up winning a fight in the jungle 3-0 at 31 minutes. Mad Lions defend their base afterwards. Misfits try and end. Mad Lions defend 3-2. Unforgiven and Mursa trading double kills. At 33 minutes, Mad Lions would steal the Elder. However, Misfits had already won the fight pretty much 4-2. Neon with a double. Not Unforgiven. Elyoya was able to get a kill after, but he died, and Misfits would then end 2 minutes later, 4-0 in mid. Schlatan with a double. Final score, like I said, 29-17. Mursa on the Renato was huge. His kill participation was really high. Did what he had to do. His ults were on point. His handshakes were on point. Very good game out of Mursa. I don't think I've had Mursa as a MVP thus far since he started in the LEC, so this is good. G2 versus Fnatic, the rivalry game. At 3 minutes, Fnatic would get a kill top lane, take an Ocean, and then get a couple more kills top at 7 minutes. Razork with a double. Razork ends up being MVP because Fnatic beat the crap out of G2 in this one. At 9 minutes, Fnatic get a Rift Herald 1-0. They take a Hex Tech. At 12 minutes, there's a skirmish in the river 1-for-1. Laning phase ends at 15 minutes with Fnatic up 5-1. 3k gold. Wonder is 1-0-4 on an Ornn. The game slows down between 12 and 22 minutes. We had no kills. Fnatic would go to Cloud Soul Point, and then G2 would prevent Cloud Soul at 22 minutes, taking the Drake, but losing the fight 2-0. Razork with a double. That caused Fnatic to go right over to Baron, which they would take, winning a fight afterwards 2-0. Razork with another double, going up 3.5k gold. With the Baron, they take a kill. They get a kill top lane. G2 would then steal the Drake when they would be around the Drake later on, prolonging the game. At 29 minutes, Fnatic take their second Baron, 6k gold lead. At 32 minutes with the Baron, they finally get the Cloud Soul, winning a fight 1-0. Finally just getting the Cloud Soul. G2 getting a kill after. At 33 minutes, Fnatic finally end 5-0, upset with a triple on Twitch, and Razork with a double on Viego. Final score 16-2. Razork, like I said, ends up being MVP. I know I speed ran this, but I had to get it done real fast, so that's it for the LEC. Now on to the LCS. Okay, now for the LCS. Obviously, this is the next morning when you're going to see this video, but it's going to get out. So, TSM versus EG to start us off. All of these games, very short. A couple of them, Fred at Brion would be proud of. If you don't know how I feel about Fred at Brion, you obviously don't watch my LCK videos. Now, TSM versus EG. EG open it up with a 2v2 kill at 3 minutes. They would take a Cloud. They get a kill in the river. They take a Hex Tech. And laning phase ends 2-0, 2k gold lead for EG at 16 minutes. TSM take an Infernal. At 18 minutes, the game gets blown wide open. Inspired and Danny both getting double kills in a 5-0 team fight win in the jungle. TSM then take another Infernal. EG get a pick. They go to a 5k gold lead with Baron off of that pick at 23 minutes. At the moment, they're up 8-0. Vulcan is 0-0-7 on Yuumi. And then they end at 25 minutes, 4-0 in bot lane. Danny with another double. Danny ends up being MVP on the MF. Game 2, FlyQuest versus Dig. Dig would end up taking an Ocean before we had first blood at 11 minutes when they would go bot lane to get a kill. They'd take a Hextech Drake. And then Gamsu would solo kill Philip in top lane at 16 minutes. Gamsu on Mordekaiser, Philip on Camille. And that would end laning phase. Dig up 2-0 in kills, gold's close, and they have the first 2 Drakes. FlyQuest would get a kill top lane at 18 minutes. Dig say fine, we'll go to Infernal Soul Point on the bottom side of the rift. The game would blow open at 20 minutes when Fly would get a pick 1-0, set up on the Baron and take it, despite Dignitas killing 2 of their members 2 for 1. Blue with both kills on the Victor. Now FlyQuest have Baron and are up 2k gold. With the Baron, they would win a fight in the jungle 4-1. Tukui with a double kill on Corki. Tukui ends up being MVP, dealing a ton of damage in these fights and getting picks. FlyQuest take an Infernal. At 29 minutes, Fly end up taking the Baron in a fight that goes 1 for 1, giving them a 7.5k gold lead. At this point, they're up 8-6 in kills, and Tukui is 3-0-3. At 30 minutes, Dignitas would take Infernal Soul, and FlyQuest would backdoor. Dig winning the fight around the Drake 3 for 2 as Philip ends around the Nexus. Gamsu had 2 of the kills around the Drake pit, but nobody could reset. So Fly backdoor and win 10-9. Game 3, 100 Thieves and TL, both teams in my top 25 in my power rankings. Very, very slow game. This is the game that Fred Brian would love. TL would take an Ocean and an Infernal before laning phase ends at 16 minutes. No kills, TL up 2.5k gold. 100 Thieves... I don't know why I did 100 Thieves twice, but 100 T would take a Cloud, and TL would go to Cloud Soul Point before we would finally have first blood at 25 minutes when Bwipo had enough, and he solo killed FBI in mid lane and got washed out 1 for 1. At 27 minutes, 100 Thieves end up taking the Baron in a fight that goes 3-1, FBI with a double. However, Abadage ends up being MVP because I felt like his Orianna played a pivotal role in that fight. And after that, 100 Thieves just ran away with it. They took a Cloud, they'd get a kill bot lane, and at 32 minutes, 100 Thieves would end 5-0, FBI with another double. Final score, 10-2. Game 4, very similar to Game 3, slow. We didn't have first blood until 15 minutes. Before that, Golden Guardians would take 2 Drakes, an Infernal, and a Cloud, and go up 2k gold. At 15 minutes, Golden Guardians would take the Rift Herald 3-0, Stixay with a double kill. Immortals then take a Hextech. At 22 minutes, Golden Guardians secure the Baron 2-0, giving them a 7.5k gold lead. IMT would defend against the Baron 1-0. Golden Guardians would go to Hextech Soul Point. GG would take their second Baron at 28 minutes after getting a pick, giving them a 10k gold lead. They would get a kill in mid with the Baron, take Hextech Soul, and finally end at 31 minutes, 5-0. A Blaze Olive and Pride Stalker both with double kills. Final score 12-1. A Blaze Olive ends up being MVP. On the Azir, he had key shuffles in these fights to set up Barons, get picks, get kills. I thought he played a very good game, despite not really getting a ton of kills and a ton of notoriety for it. The final game, CLG and C9, both in my top 25 as well. CLG, this is a tough game. This was a prove-it game, really. I mean, they proved it against EG, but this was another prove-it game, and they struggled. So CLG actually got out to an early lead, though. They would go bot lane and get a kill, and then take a Ocean and an Infernal. At 12 minutes, C9 would get their first kill in top lane, and then... the game would start turning at 13 minutes when Berserker and Sven outplayed a bot dive 2-0. Berserker ends up being MVP. Off of that, laning phase ends at 15 minutes. C9 up 3-1, 2k gold. At 18 minutes, C9 take a mountain 3 for 1. Berserker on the Zeri gets a double. 21 minutes, there's an exchange of kills 2 for 2 in mid. C9 then take a mountain. At 28 minutes, C9 go to Mountain Soul Point, winning a fight 2-1, and then end at 30 minutes 5-0. Berserker with another double kill. This happened in the river. Oh, Blabber, sorry, not Berserker. Blabber had a double kill in that final fight. And they would end off of it. Final score 15-5. They didn't need a Baron to finish it off. C9 continued to roll since they got their starting 5 that they're going to go with. And they look good. Jensen looks like he's not missing a beat. Blabber looks solid. Fudge is okay. And the bot lane's doing better than I think anybody expected thus far. So thank you for watching this video. Like it if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Later today, I will have my roundup for today's games from the LPL and LCK. We're going to have an LCS roundup before the night's done. We're going to have a sneak peek for tomorrow's video, tomorrow's LPL games as well. So hit the notification bell if you want to know when I am uploading videos, because it is pretty random in terms of what time of day. I do try and get them out, you know, every day when the day that they occur, but time of day is pretty random. So thank you for watching, and I hope you come back for more content.